Hello, welcome to Push Chronicles, another segment of Push Chronicles. Have you ever wanted to start something and you are struck with a great amount of fear? Maybe that comes with the question of what if it doesn't work? What if I don't get it? What if I don't succeed? What if I don't get what I should get from this? A business, a job, a relationship, a new path, a YouTube channel, anything at all. It comes and it clouds you to the point where you end up not doing that stuff. It is very relatable, and I can tell you, I go through the same thing. Hello, my name is Ben Alpha. Welcome back to Push Chronicles, episode 4, where we are going to be talking about the four-letter words that keeps giants crawling. It brings men down. And what's the four-letter word? We have FEAR, which is fear. Now, we both know fear is something that is very inevitable and it's something that every human being must experience. Now, I told you earlier in Push Chronicles that we are going to be talking about life experience and how it brings us down and how we can come out of it, in the simplest form possible. When we talk about fear, it is something that, draws us down, it's something that limits us. Fear sometimes can be a motivator, but fear mostly has been the reason why you and I have stopped to some extent. It has been the reason why some of us cannot get things done because of the fear of maybe success, fear of rejection, fear of failure. But the thing is, it is something that we cannot avoid. So we need to face it. We have the popular saying that comes with face your fears. So we're going to be talking about how can someone free fear, how you can free your fear, how you can overcome fear. So we have the common fear in our youthful life. We have the fear of failure, we have the fear of judgment, we have the fear of not being enough, we have the fear of missing out, and we have the fear of success. Yes, it's real. It's very, very real. Like people fear success. People fear to succeed. Like the fear of I no go fit do that kind of stuff. Where's my water? After I make una bring them my mouth for me, I beg. Sorry. So that is it. For instance, if you are in a circle, if you are in a family where everybody is here, and then you are trying to get here, there is a fear of you being the only person that is trying to get here. And then you find out that people around you tend to want to limit you, tend to want to make you stop. They want to stagnate you. They don't want you to move. They're using their own experience, their own failure to draw you down, to tell you that you cannot do it or this thing is not possible. Meanwhile, it is possible. Now, what is the effects of fear? We have stagnations, we have missed opportunities, we have comparison trap, we have anxiety and self-sabotage. You will find out that you yourself will spoil your own plans, spoil your own progress because of the fear that you have. You yourself, you will be filled with anxiety. You will miss a lot of opportunities because when opportunity comes for you to take it and overcome your fear and get to this point, fear will make you stop. Fear will make you not get it. And that is something that limits us. That is something that is breaking us down. That is something that is stopping us from pushing. Fear. And then you find out that we can get these fears from past trauma, from failure. Let me say I failed in some certain things before. That fear will now follow me to any new thing I would want to start. I will have that continuous fear of is this going to work? Will I succeed in this part? Will this work? You also have that fear. You might have it, and that is what I'm trying to tackle. That is what I'm trying to target. Past trauma of failure, societal expectations. Everyone wants you to, you know, be this or be that. You are having that fear of, wanting to please people because they are now expecting too high for you. You are now pushing yourself beyond your limit. Meanwhile, you should actually take it slow, slow, little by little, then suddenly and great. So that is what fear does to us. And then, where fear comes from, sorry, it comes from overthinking. My mouth is here, wait. Very good. Fear comes from overthinking. It really comes from overthinking. And overthinking is what most of us, we go through in our daily life. This generation, everybody they fear, everybody they overthink. Small thing, your mind on high. You would want to, like you are afraid of a lot of things. You are so negative that your mind is now your enemy. You are so negative that your mind is your enemy. There is nothing positive that comes out of you. Even when you are doing something, everything that comes out of you is, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? Change your narrative to, what if it does work out? What if I succeed? What if things get better from this point? What if I have the most amazing relationship? What if I have the most amazing job? My business goes well. Build your positivity. It conquers fear. And then where fear comes from, it comes from lack of exposure or knowledge. Our mind is our enemy most times, because there is lack of exposure. We are filled with fear because we will not want to step out a little bit from our comfort zone and get things done. Most of these rich people, most of people that are making it, they are doing it, like, even in fear, they are making their moves. I am making my move in this YouTube channel living with my fear. In my first video, I told you what my fears are going to be. I know I have them, but this is episode 4. I've conquered the fear of bringing my camera, keeping it, and making a video. So it's very possible. I have a friend of mine who is telling me something about her being in school. Whenever she wants to write exam, she finds herself being so scared. Is my name going to come out? Is this? She's very smart. She's very intelligent, but it disturbs her to the core. The fear disturbs her. And if she lets that fear strikes her or gets deep down to her, you understand that it will limit her to the extent that she can no longer read very well. She can no longer perform very well in or whatever she's doing, and it's going to affect her greatly and deeply. That is one thing that fear does to us. And so yeah, how to overcome fear? Like I said, take action in small steps. If you are going, continue. Take small steps. The action you're taking in small steps, even in fear, keep going. Build your positivity instead of the negative. Build it on the positive and keep going. Because then, let me let you know something. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. That you are failing and failing at something means that you are trying. You are, at least you're not one place. You are not stagnant. Okay, like, make I reason you guys something now. When I start this YouTube video, make I speak PG now, make everybody relate. Starting this YouTube channel, it was hard for me. And then I pushed regardless of how hard it is. My friends were telling me, hey, okay, do this. They were correcting me. I was like, they're really seeing this. That means I'm doing something. It's nice. It's nice. When you start pushing yourself, even regardless of fear, you will see people coming out to push you and support you. So you're telling me, okay, do this, try this, try this. And yeah, I'm telling you guys, we are going to go far. We gonna blow. We gonna blow. We're gonna go far with this, and we're gonna reach a lot of people. We're going to build a very big community that is going to, like, reach a wide audience. That is going to be more cold and more amazing than this month that I'm taking here. So yeah, that's it. So reframe your thoughts. What if it works? Reframe your thoughts. Find your why. Find the reason why you want to do that stuff. Find the reason why you want to start that YouTube channel. Find the reason why you want to become successful. Find the reason why you want to become the best at what you do. When you find that reason, tell your fear, get out. You can't limit me. You can't stop me. Because sometimes, let me tell you, sometimes what helps me to hustle is my fear of poverty. My fear of poverty, because when you are poor, people go spoil, people go step on you. People will bring you down when you are poor. So that fear of poverty makes me want to hustle, makes me want to push. So it is the same thing. We need to overcome it. Reframe your thoughts, take action in small steps, find your why, surround yourself with driven people, change your circle, surround yourself with people that makes you want to keep going, people that makes you not want to be afraid, and keep going. Keep going. The Bible says, God has not given you the spirit of fear. I'm talking to believers. God has not given you the spirit of fear. I'm talking to everybody. God has not given you the spirit of fear, but the spirit of sound mind. So you can overcome fear. You can do it. That is the reason why I'm doing this. That is the reason for Push Chronicles. I'm here to tell you that we can overcome fear. We don't need to let our fear stop us from pushing. Yes, there is going to be fear. Fear is inevitable, it will come, but we need to push regardless of our fears. Yes. So, yeah, declare the truth for yourself, affirm to yourself, keep going. That is the reason for this. We don't want to stay in fear. Fear is a limitation. Fear is a motivator, yeah, but it also limits you when you let it. And here today in this session, we don't want you to let fear limit you. We want you to break free from fear because in this our push journey, fear is going to come. Fear is inevitable, but we are going to overcome fear. So that is it for today. I want you to, like, subscribe, share, and keep pushing. Send this video to whoever you want to listen to it. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody that something good is happening here, and we're going to build a community that is very great. Thank you very much. I am Ben Alpha, and this is Push Chronicles. I'm going to see you on Wednesday, and Wednesday we have something special for everyone. See you. Ciao. My mouth is cold though.